Before going to SailPoint completely, let us talk about some introduction, why we came for SailPoint, and behind that, what is the things we need to know, all those things. So let us try to understand. Before SailPoint, we need to understand identity governance. So first of all, what is governance? Identity governance. We should know. If you see any organization, either it may be a IT company, or either it may be a banking, either it may be a financial service, any organization, if you take, once one employee join the organization, one IT help desk team is there, that team is going to be give an access, so that the people are going to be get the access and making use of their resources or any applications, and likewise the work is going to be start. Yes or no? Any Hello,
Yes, yes.
Jitesh, can
Yes.
yeah, yeah. If you have any problems, I mean, any voice problems, just let me know. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So likewise, if you take any organization, it is first thing is going to take IT help desk team is going to be give the access, and later on that employees are going to be make use of, and like that work is going to be continued. So, whereas as long as employees are increasing in the organization, let us take first of all, first 1,000 employees are there. So it is easy to maintain for the IT help desk team to maintain 1,000 people. And if you take 10,000, it is little bit more complex as compared with 1,000 employees. Likewise, if you take thousands and lakhs of employees once that joins the organization, it's very difficult and a very complexity to maintain and giving the right access to the right people. Likewise, because not only for the employees, if you take an organization where it may have employees, or it may have contractors, it may have vendors, or it may have third party software companies, or third party, any organization will be having, because of to run any organization, these many people will be there. So, and for different employees, or for different contractors, for different vendors, we need to give different access for the different applications. Let us uh, see, for as I told you, that in organization will have many number of things, many people are there, employees, contractors, or any third party companies, or temporary staff, or partners. So for different people, we need to give different access. That time what happened, it is going to be give more complex problems, because partners will have some another access to access the applications, and contractors may be having different applications access, and employees may have the different application access. Likewise, for different users, end users will have different access. To maintain these things, it is these maintenance is nothing but identity governance. But whereas it's going to be, as long as it's going to be increasing the employees size in the organization, it is burden, and it is very difficult to maintain the users access. To reduce that one, we have one concept called IAM concept. That is nothing but identity and access management. Yeah. Coming to here, SailPoint is providing an identity governance solution to manage the different users, and with their different access in the organizations. So it is going to be connecting with 0% problem to the organization, or any 0% effect on the business, and it is going to give right access to the people at right time, at right reasons, without any manual work. It is going to be work in the automated process. And yeah, so this is about a small idea about identity governance, and how it is going to be used in the SailPoint, and all those things we'll discuss it. Okay. So as I told that, authentication, authorization means, authentication is nothing but providing some credentials to the users or employees. That is nothing but authentication. As I told you, that once an employee join the organization, he should have some credentials to log in the system. That is nothing but authentication. Once user log into the system, what he can able to access the applications, and which applications he is going to be used to to do the work. That is nothing but authorization, providing some resources to access that. And once join the organization, until once one you employee join the organization, until he is going to be leave the organization, what activities where he is going to do, that is nothing but user activity or employee activity. Okay, so these things we are going to automate it by using SailPoint. And yeah, obviously if you are providing an identity to any organization, that is nothing but one kind of information security, that other people let not use the other access. Only they whoever the people are having those access, those can be access the applications. Yeah, as I told that IAM is nothing but providing an identity and access management solutions to the organizations for a particular reason. He is going to get an access at particular reason at particular time. That is nothing but IAM, providing an identity and access management to the users and with their applications in the organizations. As if you talk about IAM, there are many many tools are available in the market, like Oracle Identity Access Management or SailPoint Identity Access Management, Sun Identity, and IBM Tivoli, OneLogin. Like we have many number of identity access management tools are there. But if you come to SailPoint, what is the use of SailPoint? I will discuss these things in the next slide. Just hold on it. And yeah, so far we talk about identity governance. That's fine. Then how identity governance is going to be work? That is also we should know before that going to learn any IDM technologies. So let me give a small brief how it is going to be work. If you take any organization or any enterprise applications, first what happen? First, user is going to be logging with their credentials by using username and password. Once username password gives, and it is going to be give and once submitting, it is going to be give a request to the database, and database is going to be validating. That is the thing in the small organization is going on. If the user is valid person, then it is going to be give response, and it is going to give that resource and making use of all those things is going fine if it is small organization. If you talk about large organizations, like employees is having more than some lakh or 2 lakhs or 5 lakhs, more than thousands we have, then that time it is very difficult to maintain in database, and it is very burden for the DBA, and it is very complex problems will create, and there may be a problem to security problems will be arises. So to overcome this one, if you talk about to overcome this problem, and this database is going to give a request to the domain services. Okay, and this domain services is going to be validate whether this user is valid persons or not. If that user is a valid person, then it is going to be give a response. Then later from this database, it is going to be give a response to the that user, and he is going to be use that access. Then who is going to be maintain this domain services? All those things is a question mark, right? So these things we are going to be maintained. I mean, in the sense, identity access management technology will come into picture here. Sorry. Okay, so first here, as I told you that earlier, what I said, identity governance, here it is going to be performing. So first we need to get the data from any trusted application, either it may be HRMS, either it may be PeopleSoft, either it may be a database as well. So we need to get the data from one trusted application into and IIQ. So here I kept SailPoint IIQ. Instead of SailPoint, they might have OAM or one identity, but since I'm talking about SailPoint IIQ, I am using SailPoint IIQ only. So yeah, coming to here, we are going to pull the data from any trusted application into IIQ. That is nothing but aggregation. So because if you want to do any operation, first of all you need to have some identities, right? So that data will come from any trusted application, that is nothing but HRMS application. So we'll be will be having in IIQ, will be having data in IIQ. That process is nothing but aggregation, which means that we are going to take the data, or we are going to bringing the data from any trusted application into IIQ is nothing but aggregation. And after getting all the data, all the identities in the sense, either it may be an employee, either it may be a contractor, either it may be any third party organization, anything. It's simply that it's a user, that's it. So once we got all the information about the identities, then we need to perform some activities, governance activities. I will explain what is governance activities. So those things only I'm going to teach you in the next sessions and all those things. This is our work we need to do. Once we complete those things, then we need to provision in the sense, suppose for example some X user need to have some create and delete access in the so and so directory of an so and so directory in the AD. So he, in the identity governance, he is going to give some access. I mean, he in the sense the administrator is going to give some access to that X user, and it is going to be provision in the sense, with some set of user access of a user, we are going to onboarding in the sense, we are going to push the user into Active Directory, and later on if any request coming from database to the domain services, it is going to be validate because of we have done this provisioning. So once user is valid, then it is going to give a response to the DB, and the DB will give a response to the user, so that user can access the applications. As simple as that. So this is the work we are going to do here. Up to here, it's not our work. From Active Directory domain services, and we are going to do all these things. I hope you got a little bit idea. Yes. Yeah. IdentityIQ, how it is going to be work. As I told you that here one trusted application is there, as I told you, right? So first we need to get the data from any trusted application. As I told you that it may be any delimited file, or it may be any PeopleSoft application, either it may be HRMS, anything, but that is coming from untrusted application. Like trusted application in the sense, in any organization, who is going to be give the employees information? HR people only is going to give. So let us consider here HRMS is a trusted application. First we need to get the data from HRMS into IIQ. Okay, either it may be any application, as I told that. So we need to perform some application. We are getting data from any trusted application. That is nothing but aggregation. Make sure that I forgot to tell that aggregation is nothing but getting the data from any trusted application into IIQ is nothing but aggregation. And after performing some identity governance performance operations, then we are going to make that identities into onboarding that identities into target application as well. This target applications in the sense, maybe LDAP, or maybe any database, or any application we may take. If you talk about here, I have just taken here domain services, one Active Directory I have taken as a trusted application. Likewise, we have any type of target application as well. So we are getting data, that is nothing but aggregation, and performing some identity governance operations, and later on we are going to provisioning. This is the thing is going to be happening in the SailPoint. Yeah, this is about the process, how it is going to be do. And if you talk about why we need to go for only SailPoint, why can't we go for Oracle IDM means, see, let me tell you very frankly, if you talk about any operations like onboarding an application in Oracle Identity Access Management, if you take onboarding process, you need to develop a plugin, you need to develop some code, you need to develop some third-party software as well. But coming to SailPoint, you have only one single UI. By using single UI, you can do any operations. Either it may be an onboarding application, either it may be a certification, role mining, policies. I'll tell you what is the certification and all those. I'll show you also. So any operations, if you want to perform, you will have only one single UI. There is no complex UIs or there is no third-party application needs to be developed and all those things. We need to follow just what the procedure is there in the IAQ by using single screen. That is a major best advantage in SailPoint. And if you talk about suppose for example, many features in the organization regarding cyber security, they have been provided by SailPoint IIQ itself. We don't need to develop much on this. We just need to focus on what is our business requirement and how we need to implement in existing functionality. That's it. We don't need to develop anything much. We just need to customize our requirement. That's it. And it is more flexible, and it is going to be more flexible. It's not going to be depending upon the IT technical team, whereas another products, if you take, there are dependencies there on IT help desk teams. And coming to security, SailPoint is one of the best security technologies in the world. If you talk about in 2016, I guess, I'm not sure, ransomware, some virus attack, all software has been hacked, but except SailPoint, they didn't hack. That much security is there in SailPoint. There is no about. And nowadays, SailPoint owns two companies, Okta and CyberArk also. So customers also will interest to buy the SailPoint. If you buy the SailPoint, automatically you will get 3 products. That is the reason SailPoint now is very important, very booming technology in the identity access management tool. And yeah, this is about I can say in SailPoint. And yeah, in SailPoint we have different connectors are there. If you talk about, if you want to integrate any application, let us take PeopleSoft or HRMS or Active Directory or LDAP or web services. Likewise, we have 70 plus connectors we have in SailPoint. There is no IDM technology in which providing these many connectors. Trust me, that much of connectors is going to be provided. And yeah, as I told you that what is the features and what is the highlighted as compared with another application, another identity tools. These are the things which are going to be highlighted in the SailPoints. And coming to course which I'm going to be deliver, I'll just give in brief wise. Yeah, if you want to make sure SailPoint identity course, you should have some basic Java knowledge and SQL knowledge and XML as well. And this course content, yeah, course duration is 35 hours to 40 hours, max 40 hours I will be finished. And I don't know, I came to know one thing, really I was surprised. People in the market, they are taking only 25 hours. I don't know how people are completing in within 24 hours. I'm not pretty sure, but I'm going to take a little bit more time also, 35 hours to 40 hours. And I will provide complete soft copy material, and I will provide installation softwares and whatever the real-time scenarios which going on now. I will give you all the details as well as well. And coming to course content, first I will be cover what is the some terminologies are there in SailPoint. We need to understand some terminologies like what is entitlement, what is role, what is onboarding, what is aggregation, what is provisioning. All the things are there, will be covered in fundamentals of IdentityIQ. And the installation part of IdentityIQ is also very important. I will be covering this, and patching also I will tell. And configuring different logging, which means for logging purpose, how do we configure, and how we have to be load in the sense onboarding an application into IAQ, trusted application, and onboarding different applications by using JDBC, LDAP, delimited file, web services, Active Directory, logical application, and multiplex application. I will cover whatever the necessary applications which we need to onboard in the SailPoint IAQ at present. I will cover those things. Coming to section 2, I will be covering this. Some advanced analytics are there. If you want to get any object information, advanced analytics are there. Some policies also very important. Policies in the sense, if you talk about any organization, there is some policy, and there should be some policies which we need to be followed. Those policies will be configured in this. And the risk score also, like if one user is having more risk, automatically that notification will be going to the manager of that person, so he can review If he is having right access, then he can approve. If he is not having right access, then he can deny. We can uh, he can deny the access. Like that, we need to configure the risk score as well. And certification is also like user access and handling identities. Suppose at the time of onboarding, any identities are not correlated, then we can handle the correlate. And we can discuss about groups and population, how we can make use of groups and population in IAQ, and create policies as I told that, and the risk score also. And certifications by using different ways are there, by using manager, by using application, by using population, by using groups, and like that we have 8 types of certifications are there. We will discuss those certifications as well. Coming to role mining is also one of the major topics in SailPoint. Means how the roles to be assigned and how the roles to be detected to an identity in the IAQ. That is I am going to discuss. And yeah, how to write a rule by using, as I told you, that you need to have some basic knowledge of Java. For which reason is we need to write some rules. Those rules will be written in Java only. So I'll tell you how to write that rules also, and how to develop reports and how to develop custom report also I'll cover. And enabling lifecycle is, in the sense, I will cover business process, what workflows we need to be learn, and how to be develop any workflows I will cover. And yeah, by using another third party application, how to create an identity in IAQ, all those things I'll be cover. And how to make use of a lifecycle managers. And coming to REST API integration, by using web services REST API calls, how can we call the SailPoint REST APIs, and how make use of it. I'll cover all those things. And how to develop our own customization web services, I'll discuss all those things also. And yeah, this is the course which I can cover. And later on I'll teach you how to debug and how to resolve if any issues are coming, because in production also we need to work sometimes. That thing I will be cover. At last I will give course material. And yeah, is there any, if it is there any customization in the course content also, I will make. I'm always ready to customize the course also. This is a course content. Yeah, from my side, that's it.